Okay, welcome everybody. This is Anne Turnbull. I am the team leader for our Maximum Impact team, and welcome to our weekly team meeting. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to talk about vision. And it's a really special topic because all of us need vision. It's the difference between knowing where we're going and just going anywhere. It's the difference between inspiring people to become part of what you're doing, or just talking to them and having them maybe do something, maybe not do something, but not do anything with any great excitement. And so tonight we're going to talk about vision. I'm really, really happy to be talking about that. And there are different kinds of vision. Now, I remember when we were asked about a year ago, who knows what our company vision is, vision and mission. And there were very few people who could really answer that question. And I had to realize that when I was asked the question a year ago, it wasn't something that we really thought about a lot. And so we actually started to incorporate that into our presentations because it's very, very important that we are aligned. Our company has a vision and a mission for where they're going. Of course, we want to be part of that. We want to contribute to it. And so the company vision, okay, the Max vision is to empower people to build a legacy of significant change in their lives and the lives of others. That is the vision for Max International. Now, that's an amazing vision, amazing mission. We can all buy into that. We all want to build a legacy of significant change in our lives and in the lives of others, right? That's very, very encompassing. I don't think you would find too many people who would say, no, I'm not interested in that. I don't want to do that. And so that's a powerful, inspiring mission that can take us to where we want to go. Now, about a year ago, we started on the same exercise for our own team, our Maximum Impact team. We went through a lot of work, a lot of effort with our mentor, Ugochukwu Omyogu. Personally, we went through a lot of work. As a team, we went through a lot of work. And we came up with our own vision and mission for our own team. And our team name is called Maximum Impact Team or Maximum Impact Community. So when you hear that language, you will know that you are part of the Maximum Impact Team or the Maximum Impact Community. Our website is the maximumimpactcommunity.com. Our app is Maximum Impact App. And our mission is to impact 1 million families. We always say it starts with you. Okay, so that is our mission, to impact 1 million families. And you may remember that this is what we used to present for our team presentations. We have that common purpose of impacting 1 million families. And as we gain mastery in our skills, in our abilities, then we will absolutely have the autonomy to create the life we want. We work with 3 different pillars as a team. We work with personal development and growth. I know that some of you just love that part of our business so very much. We work with health and wellness, all right? Because if we don't have our health, we really can't achieve anything. And we work with wealth and business. If we don't have income, if we don't have resources, we cannot make much impact. We cannot leave any significant legacy in our own lives or in the lives of others. And so our mission follows the Max International mission very, very well, right? Impacting families is exactly what leaving a significant legacy in our own lives and the lives of others. It's very, very aligned. And so what you can start to see is that as you understand maybe the bigger vision and mission of the company that you are working with, the company that you are passionate about, you can also start to have your own vision for what it is you want to achieve, for what it is your team wants to achieve that is aligned, but maybe a little bit different. For example, the Alberts, their mission is to create a global community of healthy and wealthy people, right? It's very aligned with impacting families. It's very aligned with leaving a legacy of significant change. but it doesn't have to look and feel the exact same as anything else. Now, we also set our mission and our vision to become $1 million a month earning team. And what would that look like? Well, it would mean that we need to create as a team 20 crown diamonds. We need 200 diamonds in our team. We need 300 platinums. We need 500 golds. We need 1,500, 1,500 silvers, 3,000 bronzes. These are the numbers. When you can actually convert your vision into numbers, you can now start to move towards it. So these are the numbers that we need to meet our own goals of impacting 1 million families and becoming $1 million a month earning team. And so this is what we created last year. It's something that we don't talk about often enough, but impacting 1 million families, I think, is something that a lot of us do know. And every one of us should know what the Maximum Impact team, what we're about. We are about impacting families. Our goal is to impact 1 million families. When we get to 1 million, we're going to 2, then we're going to 3. And we always do it through 3 pillars: personal growth, health, and income opportunities. Okay, so that makes it pretty clear. Now, as you think about your vision, all right, you have to think about the vision for you. What is the vision for you? What is your own vision for your life, for what you want to achieve, for how you see your life unfolding? I ask that question every day to people that I'm talking to, prospects that I'm talking to. I always ask that question. The next is the vision for your team. Okay, what kind of a vision do you have for your team? What kind of a team are you creating? How many income earners will you have? What countries will you be in? What is the vision for your team? And then what is the vision that you have for your prospects? What is the vision you share with them? What is the vision for the type of people you want to attract? But it all starts with the vision for you, your own vision, the vision for yourself. And like I say, I went through this exercise about a year ago. It was so wonderful, so clarifying for me. It was really fantastic. And our vision really should include a few things. It should be inspiring. Okay, it should be inspiring. It should be like, wow, yes, I want to be a part of that. You know, who wouldn't want to be a part of impacting 1 million families? Who wouldn't want to be a part of leaving a legacy of significant change in your own life and in the lives of others, right? That's inspiring. People would want to be part of that. It should be inclusive, right? Even if maybe your vision is a little bit different. Maybe your vision is to work with single moms or to help youth that have a lot of talent, but maybe not as much opportunity, right? That can be inclusive of everyone who wants to be part of what we're doing. The same thing with our income earners, right? We want to be $1 million a month earning team. We want to be creating crown diamonds. We want to be creating diamonds. We want to be creating golds, bronzes. Well, everyone may see themselves in a different place than that. Not everyone sees themselves as wanting to be a crown diamond. Some want to be a silver. Some want to be a bronze. Some want to be a gold. And so a vision should be something that people can find themselves within, in the space that is comfortable for them. Because when we talk about impacting families, you know, impacting one person, is that impacting a family? It is, isn't it? Impacting one person is impacting families. And so whether it's one family or whether you've impacted hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands, you're still contributing to the overall vision and you're still included in that mission. And then have your vision be contagious. Have it be something that people are like, wow, I love that. I want to be part of it. It's amazing, right? Have it be something, you know, Ugo always used to tell us, your vision should be like a virus, right? It should be something that spreads without you even being able to stop it. So those are 3 things that you want to be thinking about as you're crafting your vision, as you're speaking your vision, as you're living your vision. You want to have those things in your mind. Okay. Now, here is an exercise that you can do. It's going to be one of your assignments, but it's an exercise that I want you to be thinking about. You're not going to do it right now, but it is something that you should do. And what that exercise is and how to start creating your own vision is to think about a time in the future, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, and think about, what does your perfect day look like? What does your perfect day look like? Where are you waking up in the world? Who are you waking up with? When you wake up, what do you do? Do you go out onto your deck and overlook a beautiful vista of what? What are you looking at? Are you looking at the sea? Are you looking at your pool? Are you looking at the mountains? Are you looking at your beautiful gardens? What are you seeing? What does your house look like? When you get up in the morning, are you sitting on the deck and doing some meditation? When you go into the kitchen for breakfast, is somebody cooking it for you? And what does it look like? Is it a beautiful, healthy array of fruits and healthy food? What does it look like? When do you do your reading? Are you reading outside? Are you reading in a special room? What does it look like? What are you doing mid-morning? Are you making calls? Are you taking meetings? Right? What are you doing with your children? Are you getting them off to school? Are you kissing them goodbye? Are you making them a beautiful lunch? What are you doing with your children? And what are you doing at lunch? Are you going out for an amazing lunch with maybe some colleagues, or maybe you're doing business meetings? Maybe, who knows, what does it look like? What kind of a car are you getting into when you go out? Are you being driven? Are you driving yourself? Is it a beautiful new car? Can you smell it? What is the color? What is the make? What does your car look like? And as you go about your day, what does your perfect day look like? Are you involved in charitable activities, right? Do you finish the day in a different place than you start the day? Do you fly somewhere? And what class of flying are you flying? Are you in business class? Are you in domestic? Are you in your own private aircraft, right? What does your perfect day look like? And if you start to write it down in detail, okay, in detail, you can start to picture and smell and dream about every little thing in your perfect day, who you're with, how it feels, how you feel, what your mood is like, right? The activities you're doing, the food you're eating. So think about your perfect day and write it down in detail. When I did this exercise, I wrote quite a bit. It was almost too much. I typed it and I had, I think, 2 pages of my vision for my life, including my perfect day, before I was finished. It wasn't just 3 sentences, not at all. It was in detail. So I want you to work on that perfect day vision for your life, 3 years, 5 years time from now. What does it look like? And write it as if it is right now. What are you doing right now? Okay, so write that perfect day out for yourself. Now, this is a quote that I heard this week from Emily Ford, one of the top network marketers in the world. And she heard the quote when she was young, and it has really driven her. And I love it. I've added it to the vision that I read aloud every day because I just love it. And we're going to go through it. It's an amazing, amazing quote. So here's how it reads. Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act upon, must inevitably come to pass. Let me take it again. Whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act upon, must inevitably come to pass. Now let's take them one by one, because this is really, really important. And this is the key. It's the key. The first thing is whatever you can vividly imagine, vividly imagine. One of the reasons that it's so important for you to write your perfect day down in detail is because you have to be able to vividly imagine it, you know, and you have to speak it. You know, for me, I wrote my vision down. Like I said, it was long, and I read it out loud every day. Now, what I've recently done, because I found that it was even a bit long, I'm going to start a new practice, 2 new practices. The first one is I'm going to revisit my vision every 90 days and look at my perfect day and edit it if I need to, add new things into it, remove other things, but I'm going to edit my perfect day every 90 days. But the other thing that I've done, which is really, really helpful for me, is I have created a shorter form of my vision that I have typed on my phone. And every day my alarm goes off at 9 a.m. and I read my vision aloud while I'm walking around with energy. And I'm vividly imagining every part of it. As I read it aloud, I stop, I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm thrilled, I'm reading, I have energy, and I'm saying it aloud into the universe. The universe needs to hear it out loud. You can't just say it in your head. Okay, so you have to vividly imagine, how will you feel when that vision comes to pass? You know, if you're going to be shouting or dancing or screaming or, you know, doing a happy dance, what is it going to feel like? How are you going to, how are you going to be being when that happens? You have to imagine it so vividly, right? And talk to yourself about it. And really, really, really have it come alive for you as if it is here right now. You know, sometimes when we're in a meeting room and we say, you know, let's clap for our next speaker, and we get a nice, you know, polite clap. Well, and then we say, well, how would you be clapping right now if the person who clapped and cheered the loudest in the room was going to get $1 million right now? And the cheering and the clapping, of course, is 500 times more than it was a minute ago. So you have to bring that energy and that imagination and that feeling to what it is that you're actually seeing. But if you haven't ever pictured it, well, you have nothing to imagine. So you need to vividly imagine it, vividly imagine it. And one of the ways that I do that, and I would strongly recommend for you, is to read it aloud every day, your vision. Read it aloud every day, whether it's shorter form or longer form, read it aloud every day without fail. Okay, so vividly imagine. The next, ardently desire. What does ardently desire mean? What does ardently mean? Ardently means with all of your fiber, with every fiber of your being, okay? With every ounce of what you have inside you. Whatever it takes. Ardently desire means you are going to do what it takes to get it done. Okay, it doesn't mean, oh, well, I'd like to have it. Oh yes, but my favorite show is on Saturday night. So no, I won't be able to make calls or do a Zoom meeting or attend a training because, you know, I have things to do. Oh, my friends invited me for a 2-day birthday party. So no, I won't be able to really make, you know, do my work or move towards my goals because I'm going to be out having fun. You know, you might be tired at the end of the day. You might think, you know what, I've done enough for today. But if you ardently desire something with every fiber of your being, you are going to make 5 more calls. You are going to do something even if you don't feel like it, because your ardent desire pushes you. It pushes you, it forces you. You must, you must, you must. You know, Gideon is leaving his family again, I think tomorrow, to travel back to Owerri, because he is ardently desiring the highest level of success for his team, for himself, and for the company. That means he is going to do what is not convenient. It is not convenient to leave his beautiful family, who I know he adores, right? It is not convenient to go and live in a place that is not his own, and to be working every single day, meeting people outside of his comfort zone. It's not convenient, but he's doing it because he ardently desires. And you have to ask yourself, am I doing everything, even when I don't feel like it, to achieve the vision I want for my life? Okay, to achieve the vision I want for my life. So you have to have that ardent desire, that do whatever it's going to take desire, even if you don't feel like it. Now, the next one is that sincere belief. Truly, truly, truly believe it, as if it's already here, as if you already have it. It's done. It is done. Now, what happens when you sincerely believe? Okay, it doesn't matter that you can't see it. It doesn't matter that you don't know how. It does not matter. What matters is you have that sincere belief and you are acting as if what you want is already here. You are acting as if you are the person that already has those things that you desire, right? So if you see yourself as a diamond in the Max business, then act as if you are already a diamond. Be the leader on the pages. Be the one to marshal the troops. Be the one to create excitement in the business. Be the one to be out in the field. Be the one that is calling team members and coaching them. Be the one that is contributing value to the whole company. Be the one that shows up every single day, no matter what, even if you don't feel like it, because that's what diamonds do. Even if you're an associate, you haven't signed up one person yet, you are still a diamond and you can do what diamonds do. So you have to have that sincere belief that what is coming to you is here right now. I will tell you a story for me. So I have recently bought an apartment in Nairobi, okay? And I started thinking of this and realizing that I really wanted to do it. And I didn't have the money to do it. The banks wouldn't loan me the money. And I said to myself, no, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I wrote into my vision, I have a beautiful apartment in Nairobi. And I wrote all of that. I spoke it aloud every day. I took the next step, which we'll talk about in a moment, every single day. And this week, was it this week? Friday, I signed my final agreement. The bank loans are all in place. Everything else is all in place, and I'm taking possession of the apartment around the end of July. Now, it looked impossible. The banks had never loaned to an outsider, a non-resident with no ties. They don't do it. They won't do it. I wouldn't take that as an answer. I knew that it would happen. I talked to my banker. I knew that it would happen. I said, let's go meet with your manager. I knew that it would happen. I gave the manager some longevity. I explained our business. I knew that it would happen. And, you know, one thing she said to me, she said she's learned from me. She said, you always just knew that it would happen. You never gave up. You never stopped. You never got angry. You just persisted. If it can't go one way, we're going to do it another way, then we're going to do it another way, then another way. She said, wow, I've really learned from you. And now it's come to pass. So you have to have that sincere belief that what you want will be yours, and it is yours right now, right now, right now. Now, with all of that, okay, you can have the vivid imagination, you can have the ardent desire, you can have the sincere belief, but without action, nothing. You won't have it. You need to take action every single day. And the action you take is the action that someone who already has what you have would be taking. Every single day, take action towards your vision. Take action towards your goals. Just like Gideon is getting out of his comfort zone tomorrow, taking action, going back to a wherry every single day, he will be in action. Just like me, I'm doing meetings every day. I'm doing what I need to do to build the business, okay? Taking action every day. That is the next thing, because if you don't take action, those other things, they really don't matter. They really don't matter. So remember, whatever you vividly imagine, ardently desire, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act upon. That's a word I didn't add to the last slide. Enthusiastically act upon must, without any doubt, 100% must come to pass. Must. For those of you who know my story, you know, I struggled in our business for 8 years. I became a gold associate after 3.5 years. I lost my entire team. And by the way, that will be the normal thing. We always build and rebuild. It's normal. I didn't know it then. We've come to learn it in the last few years, but it's normal all around the world for any network marketing company, any network marketing leader, and in fact, any business of any kind all around the world. You build and you rebuild. So when I was building my business and I thought I had really done well by getting to gold, I was very, very excited. I never got paid gold again. In the next 4+ years, I got paid gold only a handful of times, but I kept doing what a crown diamond would be doing. I did whatever I needed to do to keep going and knowing that crown diamonds do a lot. Crown diamonds invest in events. Crown diamonds invest in their own personal development. Crown diamonds travel to do meetings. Even if they don't have money, they figure it out, right? Crown diamonds lead on the pages. They start doing trainings. They collaborate with other leaders, even when they're not at the top of the team, even when they're not at the top of the company. They do it anyways. And when you do everything you need to do, when you have that vivid imagination, when you have that ardent desire, when you have that sincere belief and the enthusiastic action, 100%, you must achieve your goal. It's inevitable. That's it. It's done. And it's done from the moment you start. It may just take some time, but it's done. All right. So the first thing you need to do is figure out your vision. And a vision is not a dream. It's not a, oh, wouldn't it be lovely? It's a plan. Okay, it's a plan. You need to work your plan and plan your work every single day. If one strategy is not working, ask for mentorship, try another one. If one strategy is not working, try a third one. All right, always be getting mentorship, but work your plan, work your calendar, go in 90-day chunks, figure out what's working, figure out what isn't working, and adjust as you need to. But know that your vision is a plan, okay? It is a very definite plan. People need to see that you are going there. There is no question, and they should want to join you in that plan, in that vision, okay? Not just a oh, one day I dream that I'd love to be. No, 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 no. It's a definite plan. You're heading there right now. Okay, so treat it like one. And your assignment is to start working on your perfect day. Write down your perfect day. Get a journal, write down your perfect day. For me, I like to write it in my computer because then I always have it and then I can adjust it as I need to. But write down your perfect day. Where would you be living? What kind of a house? What do you see from the outside of the house? Who would you be with? What kind of meals would you be eating? What kind of car would you have? How would your days look every day? What kind of exercise? What kind of personal development? What would you be doing? Would you have a personal trainer? Would you have a chef? Would you have a driver? What would it look like? Your very perfect day. Okay. How would your work be looking like? For me, one of the things I put into my perfect day is that I meet with the executive director of my foundation and we discuss the progress towards impacting 1 million families with my charitable activities. What we're doing in each country, how the plans are coming. That's one of the things I wrote into my perfect day, right? So you have to write into your perfect day. I wrote into the perfect day for my team that we're on a quarterly or 3 times annually retreat in a fantastically exotic place like the Maldives, strategizing and planning our next quarter, next third of the year, right? So what is your perfect day? What is your vision looking like? And then review it every 90 days. That's something I'm going to add to my approach because I think that's very worthwhile doing. Things can change in 90 days. So that's something I'm going to be doing as well. The other thing I would say is write a version of it that you can speak aloud every day. For me, I found that my long form written was too long for me to read every day. It seemed to take a long time. So I have it, but I now wrote a smaller version and that is perfect for me because every day my alarm is going off at 9 a.m. I read it out loud and I do it with energy and I walk in the room and I'm ready, I'm doing it. So that is your assignment. Now, one book that I found was very, very helpful for me, and this was a book that my mentor and many of our mentors, Mr. Ugochukwu Omiogu, recommended for me, and anyone who I've recommended it to has also loved it, is The Path by Lori Beth Jones. If you are wanting to really work on your own vision, your own mission, then The Path is a good one because it takes you through a lot of exercises around what's important to you, who you are in life, what you want to achieve. And it helped me clarify a lot of things as well. So that could be a good one. We actually have it in PDF, I believe, if anyone wants it. You can always ask for it yourself. And of course, you can always find a hard copy or even on Audible. Audible is an Amazon app, and it's an audiobook app, and so you can buy audiobooks and have it on your app, and then you can listen to them on your phone or your tablet or your laptop, and it's quite good. The books are reasonable, and you can get them very easily if you prefer listening to something. Okay, so with that, I hope you've gained some value. Okay, well, thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and have an awesome night. Okay, see you.